Run through a few topics that they like to ask in regards to criminal procedure. The right to legal representation, the right to be brought before court within 48 hours, the right to a speedy trial, that's a mass essay question, release on warning, bail applications, they love bail applications, that's quite important, failure to appear or comply with conditions, admission of guilt fine, they also like that, a charge sheet, do you know how to fill one in, do you know how to fill one in, consultation with the client, right, as part of preparation for trial, they like that, subpoena a witness, they really like that question, plea, they like that question, so the pleas that you can enter into, explaining court procedure to a witness, amending of a charge sheet, defect in the charge sheet that can be rectified by evidence, separation of trials, the rule against duplication of convictions, joinder of an accused. And then when we talk about pleas, we have to look at general pleas that one can enter into. And then we look at a plea of guilty in terms of section 112. Then we look at a plea of not guilty in terms of section 115. Very important. 112, 115, very important. And then you need to know the process that a criminal court follows. You know, when the state opens the opening statement, you know, who comes after that, when do we do like a re-examination, you need to know that whole process. I'm not gonna answer it, there's throwing keywords in there, you need to know that process. They might just ask the person what procedure and process is followed in the criminal court. You need to be able to say, okay, first the charge will be read out to the accused needs to plead, the whole thing. Okay, cool. The next part, onus of proof, we need to know who the onus of proof is on, admissibility of evidence. Also, another question they really like is this one here, confessions/admissions. Who can take a confession? Who? What makes a confession valid? What can make a confession invalid? For example, when a person confesses but they're under duress, then the confession won't stand in court. Right? Sentencing is also very important. And another thing they really love, like appeal and review. I dislike appeal and review, but it's also a great essay question. So those are the topics that you would really need to know for criminal procedure.